Today in the Boot Guide, we are looking at The President by Thursday Boots. So if you're getting ready to take that plunge into buying your first pair of real dress casual boots, Thursday Boots is a really good choice, mainly because of the materials and the way they're constructing this boot. They are building this boot in a very old-fashioned, handcrafted way, but they're using a lot of really nice new materials to make this thing more practical, to make it more of an everyday boot. Now, right off the bat, we got to look at the rubber sole. Having a rubber sole on a dress casual boot increases the amount of time that you can actually wear this thing. So this is a super nice touch. Really good thinking on Thursday's part to add a sole like this to a boot like this. Now let's move up into the leather. Horween Chrome XL. Now, if you've never heard of Horween Chrome XL before, if it's just one of these words that you see written all over the internet as you're doing your research on picking up a pair of boots like this, swing by thebootguide.com. I will have a breakdown on the process on how Horween makes the Chrome XL leather. I'll even have a couple of links back to the company so you can see the process happening. But back to the boots. So the boot is beautiful. The way it fits and the way it goes on and the way this leather just ages with class and character is outstanding. And it's just kind of a thing about Chrome XL. It gets better as it gets older. Now, I'm not the only one that feels this way. You can ask anybody who wears Chrome XL shoes. They will tell you the same thing. As the shoes got older, as the boots got older, they just became more handsome and took on characteristics that are unique to that pair. Now, not only did Thursday use a beautiful outside leather, but they lined the inside with beautiful, soft glove leather. Now, this is the type of inside when you line a boot that you know when you slide your foot in and out daily with wool socks on, with nylon dress socks on, that you're just gonna feel soft and comfortable inside. The other beautiful thing about having a glove leather lined boot is that on warmer days, the boot is going to be nice and cool because there's going to be really nothing there to hold your heat. The pores are going to open up in the leather and it's just going to evaporate that moisture right off your foot. This is a really nice touch and it feels exceptionally nice also. Now, probably one of the things that a lot of you guys are not going to like is the way the tongue is built into the boot, that it's just kind of flapping around, that it doesn't have a little tongue stay on there. But I can honestly say that the width of the tongue and the length of the tongue, that once you get this thing to sit against your foot, it's not going to be one of those tongues that slides down to the back or slides down to the side. It is nicely placed right down the center and it is a nice width, so it actually falls in line when you have your boot laced up. Now, the President is a fully welted boot, so this means that you can have this sole taken off when you start to wear off the rubber sole, and you can have a new one put on. It doesn't primarily have to be a Thursday sole, but it does have to be something that is in the same line, because once you get used to walking around with a full rubber sole, moving over into a leather sole in a familiar pair of boots is probably not the best idea. Now, deep down in the insole section, it's a beautiful piece of glove leather on top of a piece of EVA. But what makes a Thursday extra comfortable is that they use a cork footbed inside there, that they actually put a nice layer of hot cork down in there. So it's going to conform to the shape of your foot with every single step. After about a month or two in a pair of boots like this boot is only going to fit your foot because it's going to take on every single bump, nook, and cranny that your foot has to offer. Now, a lot of questions guys ask about this is size and fit, and they do suggest that if you come from the world of wearing sneakers, if you've never owned a really nice pair of boots before, and this is going to be it, that you actually buy a half size to a full size smaller. Now, I can honestly say that buying a half size smaller, if you're wearing thinner wool socks, if you're wearing thinner dress socks in a boot like this, it's not a bad idea. If you plan on wearing very heavy cushion socks because you're kind of afraid that wearing a boot is going to be uncomfortable and you're looking for it to feel more like a gym shoe, then you're probably going to buy your size just in case you need to add an insole to this. Now, it's probably not the best idea, but it's your comfort and it's your foot. So if you need to be comfortable, buy it your size just for that reason. Now, I know a question that I'm going to get asked a lot about this boot is how do you take care of it? Being a boot wearer and being a boot owner, I have to tell you the importance of owning a horsehair brush, especially when it comes to Horween Chrome XL. You don't really need to sit there and oil and clean and do all that. This boot just needs some TLC with a brush every so often, once a week. Just brush the welts, brush the leather, brush off the sole, just get the thing cleaned up so that the leather can actually breathe and just take on its natural characteristics. So that's the President in a natural Horween Chrome XL leather from Thursday Boots. Hey, if you're currently wearing a pair of Thursday boots, please comment below and let guys know what you think about them. Is it your favorite pair of boots? Was it the worst mistake you ever made? Do you wish you would have bought something else? Please comment below. Hey, if you want to see some of those really detailed photos of the President, if you want to see the texture and the color of the leather, if you want to see the glove leather inside, or just some really nice tight close-up shot of the full rubber sole, swing by to bootguy.com. I will have all those photos and all the information about this boot compiled into one single blog posting titled Thursday Boots President. Hey, please don't forget to hit my subscribe button below because it really helps out. And remember, you can always find me on Instagram or Twitter. All week long, I find beautiful, interesting boots like this Thursday boot. I take some interesting photos and I put them out there so you and I can have discussions about the beautiful boots. Hey, if you're about to pick up a pair of these Thursday boots and you just got a few questions about the leather care, about size and fit, feel free to shoot me over an email. Maybe I can answer them or maybe I can just help you through some of those decisions. All right, until the next time, I'm the Boot Guy. Thanks a lot for watching.